beginner's book, and it has short bits of text for about ages 5 and up. So kind of the kindergarten, first grade level. Little bits of text, so easy for them to read. Hey Jack is one of our books that's good for for ages 4 to 7. But I would send you the Billy B. It's a girl. Not that they're, one's good for boys, one's good for girls. But just short bits of text, no more than 50 words on a page. So with this, she might not get too frustrated. But also, it might be too easy for her. This one would be for ages about 7 to 11. But more text on the page. So you can tell me about what you would like. I do have something that's a little bit harder. Might be in the middle of these two. Lily the Elf. It also has pictures, but I believe a few more words on the page. Here are a couple things. Activity pads, little children's puzzle pad. This one is for kids 4 and up, I believe. But just some easy activities, math activities. Again, you tell me if maybe this is too young. Find and circle, mazes, circle all the butterflies, beetles, and bugs. How many altogether? Just different things like that. Spotting the differences. How many are left if you take away whatever the monkeys eat. Things like that. There's also a little activity book, little children's yellow activity book. Pretty much the same thing, just not quite as much on each page. One activity per page. So about the same thing. Same age. And a little bit harder. This one is for 6 and up. Travel activity pad. Just, again, more activities. But could work on some skills for her. We have math puzzle pads. This one is 6 and up. So we'll be working on all aspects of math. Figuring out sequencing, adding and subtracting. And we also have just specifically adding and subtracting. Just basic adding and subtracting skills. This one is 7 and up, I believe. 6 and up. 6 and up. So a little bit older than maybe things that she would do in class. I've been out of the loop so long, I'm not quite sure what they do anymore in school. I know when I was teaching 3rd grade, we were just starting multiplication, and I believe they start earlier now. This one is amazing activity book. Also have awesome activity book that's centered a little more for girls, but again, just some basic activities. Has some stickers in here, some drawing and some math and games and puzzles. Ooh, even an art activity. There's that. Here are a couple of our picture puzzle books. The zoo picture puzzle is for kids 4 and up, and Bugs is 3 and up. But we also have a couple, I think one that's a little bit harder than this. It says it's for 6 and up, but I haven't seen the inside of it. I'll have to look it up on YouTube. But so many different bugs of the certain type, and you have to find them in the picture. My mom bought this one for my son, and I don't really like bugs. I think she was playing a joke on me. I'm fine with butterflies. So when we get into the gross, creepy, crawly things. Zoo picture puzzle book. My daughter really likes this one. I haven't tried it with my son yet. He's 5. Can you find my bag of nuts? Where's the egg I laid? So just a little bit harder to look through the picture and find, but great at working on visual discrimination. It's really colorful is what I like about it. I just did the basic questions with my daughter, but there are so many more things that you could ask, but she might enjoy this, liking animals. And another one that I really like is Story Path. This is for kids 6 and up. Move these out of the way. You choose a path and you tell the story. It tells you how to use the book there. So it starts out, once upon a time there lived a, and you follow whatever path you want. So there lived a princess, and we keep following the path, and it says to go this way. So we're going to go on to the next page. One day they were riding all along on their elephant, and we're just going to follow the path. And so we're just going to keep adding on to the story. Make it more complex. They were trapped. They made an escape. What did they use? They crept into the next room. What did they stumble upon? And it also asks you more questions down here to elaborate on your story. How big was it? What was it made of? Did it make noise? But if she can, might be good to use her imagination skills. I know with my son, he's 5, and he's just kind of starting